Today's prompt on Sunday the 13th is ash. So we're going to do ash first, and then we're going to do a little catch up and jump to the 4th of October, which is the prompt for freeze. So we have ash and freeze, almost two opposite sides of the temperature spectrum, or the two sides of the thermometer, as they say. I don't know who says that. I'm saying that. Anyway, let's start with ash. I have an idea for ash. It's something kind of simple, so let's do a nice skull. So I'm thinking of putting this skull on top of some kindling. So we're gonna mess a lot with the black and white tones. Now, let's see if I can copy this this pattern on this side. That's the real trick, isn't it? So we're gonna have ourselves a skull. A nice fireplace, keeping the house nice and warm. Alright, so let's see. Let's start with the big and basic, which is these big black old-timey burnt out fireplace guards. I don't know what you call it. The metal things in a fireplace that kind of keep you from actually, walking into it. I don't know what they're called. So we're going to color these in real quick. So we have this nice smoldering fire. We're gonna be drawing ash and soot all around the base of it. I wouldn't mind a fireplace right now. I don't know where most of you might be viewing this from, but here in New York, it's not really too cold outside, but I'll tell you right now, there's a hard breeze coming in through my windows. And I can use some hot tea right about now. So let's color in the obvious, almost solid black parts. Which right now encompass all these little bits of charcoal, a All these little broken bits of wood and stuff on the floor. Let's put a little bit of soot particles floating upward into the air. You may or may not be able to tell by now, I definitely need to practice my my rendering of fire. Just gotta practice on a good way to draw fire in motion, which is of course how it always is, as opposed to just like an explosion or something. So, fun fact, my mother, much like myself, loves Halloween, but more importantly, she loves to decorate. She loves decorating for the seasons, any season. We often lament that there's not enough decorations for Thanksgiving. It goes from like Halloween to Christmas. No love for the turkey holiday. But anyway, she just recently bought herself a new pair of... Ooh, hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. So as I was saying, she bought herself some salt and pepper shakers. Like holiday theme. Like she never really uses them. This is more for the holidays. She bought herself a pair for Frankenstein and his wife, and she bought herself a pair based on the movie Hocus Pocus. I don't know if it's an official product, which I doubt. And it is literally a little black cat and a potion bottle. Not the black candle from the movie, but a potion bottle that says, it's like evil potion of the Sanders sisters. That's how you know it's from the movie, because it says Sanders sisters. But yeah, she got herself a Hocus Pocus salt shakers, and I thought that was really cute. Yeah, a few of these little black crisscrosses in the fire definitely help it pop a bit more. There's a little bit of soot all around here. Another option for this picture was drawing a pile of ash and the bones and whatnot, sitting down in it. But I was afraid it might just come out looking like a pile of dirt. So I went for the roaring fire. I think it came out a lot better than I expected, thankfully. We have a commentary from Instagram from of course T.R.I.X. His nuts were roasted on an open fire. It's too early for Christmas related themes. Come on now, people. You know what we need? we need to convince Macy's to like really back up Thanksgiving. I'm not talking about Thanksgiving Day parade. That's obvious. But we need to have things. We need to have like Macy's make up songs for Thanksgiving. Guess what? That's what really solidifies a holiday sometimes. Christmas, is all about the music. Halloween has costumes, but but if you get a song in there, then you've made it as a holiday. Inktober 2019, the 13th. Ash. Freeze. No, I'm not gonna do Mr. Freeze. As punny as that would be, and as tempted as I was, I'm not gonna do Mr. Freeze. So we're in a meat locker. I got some big old slabs of beef just hanging off. Who's in the mood for some steak right about now? Some good old steak right off the grill. Hot barbecue sauce. Oof. Yes, please. I think what makes it work though is the little puff of hot air coming out the bag. That's what really kind of sets the tone of the picture. Remember in the Goonies when they find the body inside the inside the freezer? I never really understood that scene. Like it's obviously an abandoned, rundown freaking dining area in the middle of nowhere. So it's in the middle of nowhere. It's a rundown diner or whatever, a cafe. But they still have like ice cream in there, and the kids still go in there to get ice cream. I never understood that scene. I'm like, this is like, no one would have walked in there willingly. There's like obviously a rundown place, and what was the villain's idea? If anyone comes in, we'll claim that we're actually here to freaking sell ice cream and sell food to people. That movie, I love the movie, but man, it has like extreme levels of suspension of disbelief, which is kind of the idea, I guess. The kids are literally finding treasure in a spot where hundreds of people would have tried to look, but they somehow luck out, which is the entire plot of the movie. They pretty much luck out on how they find the map, how they find that one missing clue that no one else could to find the treasure. And they do it, and it all starts off with a dead man freaking inside of a freezer. You're just gonna put some little color details, defining the red from the red meat. It's funny because I know this basic shape of like slab o meat when I was doing some really quick Google research on, the most common way you see meat in meat lockers for my video game concept of Clockwork Queen. There's a stage where I had to put some I wanted to put some hanging meat and food and stuff in the background, Had to look up how hanging meat usually looks. As always, I thank T.R.I.X for all the puns. Oh, for those of you watching on YouTube, T.R.I.X, which is, I know, kind of hard to spell, or Joseph Tessman, if you want to look up that way. He is updating more and more videos on his YouTube channel and, of course, here on Instagram. When I upload this video, I'm going to see if I can remember to put a link up to his main YouTube page. Because, yeah, talented guy. A little weird, but he's a talented guy. And I want to definitely promote as I show these off to anyone who watches them. Alright, 9:20, and I think we are done with this one. I'm walking over here in the corner. Inktober 2019. This was for the 4th, and once again, it is Freeze with a Z, not a freaking S. There we go. So for my folks on Instagram, ta-da! And for my folks on YouTube, ta-da! I like this. Nice and eerie, nice and creepy. Despite the fact that my setup is just falling apart on me. I'm dropping everything here. Anyway, turn this music off for now. Thank you very much. So, as always, I will be uploading this onto YouTube. I'll be uploading the images onto Instagram, Twitter, and eventually DeviantArt when I get off my butt and do that. And stay tuned for yesterday's live stream will also be up on YouTube shortly. And once again, if you miss any of these or just want to catch up in general, go to YouTube and check them out. So far, I think I have maybe 2 more days to catch up on. I think I have the 5th and the 6th. I could be wrong. Either way, we are slowly catching up to get all of the Inktober, 30 days of Inktober under our belt. So, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow in the future. Later.